So I came across this dude like randomly, Derrick Jaxn, like, and I was watching some of his videos, and in the comments, it's like, oh, he gives advice to women about men, right? And in the comments, it's all women. Like, oh yeah, I had a man that was doing this, that, and the third, and he's this, that, and just man bashing. And then fucking praising him for all of this wisdom. And I'm like, yo, like, this dude, like, I'm not gonna front. Like, a lot of shit that he was saying was some real shit. So he is helping women, but dog, a lot of that shit is just this motherfucker getting on there man bashing for views. Like, talk like it's a million sad ass women out here, you know what I'm saying? And he knows that. And so he gets on there, oh well, if he does this, he doesn't love you. And these are the signs for this, and these are the signs for that. Like, to me, that's some bullshit to be doing, to be putting that energy out in the world, you know? Like, why the fuck would you do that? You know, why would you do that? Like, um, that means that's why women, when you meet women, like, they're immediately on the defensive. As soon as you say hi to them, immediately on the defensive. They're immediately going to that fucking Derrick Jaxn or some shit like that checklist in their mind. Like, oh, he said this, he did this, he's this. No, X him out. Like, damn, before I even get a real chance with you, you already Xing me out based on some shit some random nigga on the internet told you. Like, and I know I'm a random nigga on the internet too, but god damn, like, he was really just man bashing over and over and over again. Like, every video I watch, just man bashing. Like, are you a fucking man, my nigga? Like, what's good with you? Like, yo, that shit was whack. Like, we should be, first of all, well, no, excuse me. Yeah, we should be teaching people how to fucking come together. You know, not a fucking checklist to X him out. No, like, what? Have your own, make your own checklist. You know what you want. You know what you want in a fucking relationship. You know what you don't want. Why the fuck do you need this nigga to tell you, oh, this, and this? Like, nah. That shit is whack, man. Like, that's why women are so fucked up. Not women. That's why relationships are so fucked up, man. Because we looking to motherfuckers like that. We looking for what's wrong instead of what's right. Why don't you have a checklist in your mind like, oh, okay, he's doing this. He said something about, his health. He said something about his job. And don't be judging a nigga off what job they got. Just the fact that a motherfucker's working and not out here doing stupid shit. You feel me? But, like, just, if you're going to judge people, because that's what we do, but if you're going to judge a motherfucker, judge them off of positive things. Don't immediately go to a fucking negative checklist. That's all you motherfucking women out there that's watching that motherfucker and you single. That's why the fuck you single. Because you listening to a motherfucker, you listening to women are always going to man bash. Always. That's what they do. So don't listen to your fucking female friends. They're going to man bash. They're going to bash your man. He stole you from them. So they're always going to bash him. And don't listen to a man that gets on YouTube and bashes men for views. He's doing that shit for views. Really look at him and listen to him. Just listen to him. He's bashing men for views, man. That shit is whack. I respect some of that shit because a lot of that shit is truth, but a lot of that shit is I keep repeating myself because I'm just so fucking appalled by this shit, But anyway, yo, bring myself back. If you're gonna do that, ladies, any lady that ever watches this, if you're gonna do that, if you're gonna go to a fucking checklist in your mind, go try to make that checklist positive. Don't, oh, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. Look at what he is doing, Judge him for what he is doing. Try not to judge so much, but judge him for what he is doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, like, that's why it's so hard to find a fucking queen out here. If you out here on your king shit, it's very difficult to find a queen because these chicks are not fucking queens. They are so brainwashed into loving and worshiping bullshit and hating men. This whole feminist agenda, I'm not going to get into that shit, but the whole feminist agenda right now is essentially brainwashing women into hating men. Like and subscribe, man.